So Nash, we're at the start, really unbelievable performance at home. How needed was that? How do you see the game?
I think it was needed because of the win on Tuesday. And obviously can you back it up is the question. But not only they backed it up, they've been absolutely outstanding again. So back-to-back games with 4 goals, long may it continue.
Yeah, it was a dominant first half, similar in respects to brilliant, in respects to getting in their face, playing with that tenacity. Was that the plan from the game?
Yeah, look, I mean, the lads know that they let everybody down on New Year's Day with a pretty timid performance for the first 70 minutes of the game, and they've come out with a renewed attitude to start competing and getting in teams' faces. And I think we've been a bit more direct and up and at them, getting on the front foot, and maybe it's the missing ingredient. So yeah, I thought competed well because they were quite physical early on as well, and the lads stuck at it and wore them down eventually. I think the goal before half time was key.
Yeah.
But they started the second half well. They changed shape, matched us up, and they had a couple of chances. Cam's made 2 saves, but I think we just had that spell where we took the game away from them.
Yeah, there's a few individual performances I mentioned as well as a team effort. Paul Van in the middle of the park. How important is his presence?
Look, huge, because obviously from Tuesday Charlie Wood was missing. He gives a bit of physical presence as well, sitting in front of the back 4. So obviously we brought Rio into the team. That was the change, and obviously Rio's not the biggest of players, so Paul's had to stand out and do that job a lot today. And but not just that, his presence. I thought he was until he come off, he's covered every blade of grass. He's been involved in moves. He's been involved on the end of things in the box. He's obviously got his first goal. You get that Paul every week, then yeah, we're not going to be far away because it's such an influence.
Similarly, the left back, he's been the architect for about 4 goals this week, hasn't he? Putting balls down the line into the box. How important is him being there for building out from the back?
Huge. He was, I thought he was really good when he first arrived, and he had a little bit of a quiet spell, and now he's gone up a level again. Look, he's got experience. He's good on the ball. He's a confident lad. He's athletic. And again today he's just caused them so many problems down that side. And then second half it was the other side, so that was pleasing because Andy Evans has got in with an assist with a cross. So when your fullbacks are assisting, doing okay.
Fowler looks so improved in front. Obviously when he signed, he's a bit out of fitness because he hasn't been playing in recent weeks, but recently he's 3 goals this week alone. How impressive have you been of him, my friend?
Yeah, all-round contribution today was outstanding. He's not just these 2 goals, which are tap-ins, which are great. That's what you want your forwards doing. But for me, it's been tough for him because he's had to learn on the job. He's had to get fit by playing, and we're seeing that come through now. So hopefully he's up and away now, I would say.
Yeah, and finally there's a run of fixtures ahead, but I assume the lads will be full of confidence going into Marc really getting started away.
Why not? Look, there's been question marks asked, some of them, rightly so. But we've responded with an away win and now a home win, because that was obviously hanging over a little bit. Not only that, 8 goals in 2 games. So if you don't take confidence from that, you never will. So hopefully the lads can have a good week's training, and then a really tough fixture next week when we can approach with more confidence. So look, I mean, I just had a quick glance at the results. There's a lot of teams have had decent results today around us, so it's up to us to look after ourselves and make sure we approach all the games like we have the last 2. Then we're in with a chance.
Spot on. Thank you very much, Nash.
Right.